Hi guys, we're back at Smash Fishing. Gonna do a bit of foraging today. We've got an absolutely beautiful day, boiling hot. I put joggers on, which was an absolutely bad idea. I don't know what we're gonna go for today. I'm just gonna mooch around, try and find a lobster. I'm gonna check the crab pot, then try and find some clams later on. So we're gonna see how it goes. Just want a bit of everything. I've got the cooker, got the pot and pan with me. So hopefully we can get some, guys. Stay tuned. It's Smash Fishing. Lots of mullet in close. Not huge ones, but seeing a big school of them just round here. As soon as the birds moved, they went for a run. Just making my way up to the crab pot now. Just stepped in a big puddle straight up to my knee, so I've got a wet welly already. Only been here 10 minutes. We've got a little onshore breeze over there, so I apologise for any wind noise, but hopefully there's some lobster or crabs in it. It's been baited up for the last 2 days now. Me and Sam baited it up the other night, so got a little bit of hope for that. Fingers crossed, baby. Woo! See the abundance of different sorts of seaweeds we have here, and this isn't on a really low mark either. It's a low tide today. It's a 1.3, I think. You can see quite high up the beach, and we've got sugar kelp here. We've got sea lettuce at the bottom. I'm not up to date on all the seaweeds, but I know a few that I've been studying. So that'll be coming up soon in a video, but not today. Get in! I see a lobster, baby! Woo! That's a keeper all day long! Hell yeah! Check that out! That is a beast lobster right there. Oh, I'm over the moon! Look at that fat boy! Gonna keep him in here while I get the crab pot back. Oh, I had good hopes for this crab pot. Oh, what a lovely sized lobster. Check that for a lovely lobster. About time that crab pot got one. That's well in. I'll show you the measurement in a minute. I've got my hook with me. One lobster down already. We've only been here 20 minutes. Oh, buzzing. Cracking eating. How we measure these. Got my lobster gauge. It's got there written lobster. Go from the back of the eye socket to the back of the carapace. And you can see that's about 5mm in, easy. That's got some cracking claws on it as well. What a lovely lobster. Ah, oh, buzzing with that. Just about fits in the bucket, baby. Let's go get some more. Just filled the bucket up with loads of wet seaweed. I just dipped it in the cold water. We've got a fair bit of foraging to do yet, so we've got to keep it alive as long as we can. Oh, I'm absolutely chirping with this. Just searching around in some gullies at the moment. Places like this are ideal for spider crabs and stuff. It's quite deep at the moment, but if I see a big one, I'm going for a swim. But this sort of spots like this at the low water, you can really do well inside these. You can even find conger eels sometimes. But I'm after a spider crab. Check that for a top knot. That is what you call a big top knot. absolute beast. Look at that, that's absolutely massive for a top knot. For Guernsey anyway. Maybe in different parts of the world you get them a bigger, but that over here is an absolute cracker. What a cool find. I'm gonna go release him in the water. Better chance of survival. It's quite a low tide, so don't want it to die. But what a cool little find. Big old top knot. See him just swimming away there. He's cruising. What an awesome little find that was. Top knot. That's probably the biggest one I've ever found, to be honest. I know in another foraging video I found one close to that size. That was a fatty. It's pulled up this little rock here. There's a small rockling there. Where has he gone? There we go. A small velvet swimming crab. Way too small to keep. Nice though. Vicious little things. Red eyes. Get that rock back. He'll be under the weed, back safe, baby. Shows the spiders are peeling. They come right up the beach. And there's just tons of shells around here. Everywhere you go. Really small ones. Great bass bait. Just on the razor clam beds now. Just going to collect a few of these. All I'm doing is just digging with the fork. I've got no salt with me today. I'm just poking around, looking for the holes and just digging them out. So hopefully get 3 or 4 of these and we're laughing. Got another razor there. I've got a couple of gaper clams that I got broken when I dug them up, so I'm going to keep those for bait and try and find a few more now. They're hard to find, and a good tip is always cover your holes back once you're digging. Looks after the beach a little bit. This right here is cat bait or white ragworm. An absolutely awesome bait these are. Great. Not what we want today. Got a couple Venus clams here. Not finding a huge amount. All I'm doing with the rake is just finding a little spot that looks good and just moving the top of the sand around, not too deep. And that's all it is really. Just a quick search and eventually you'll find some of these bad boys. And these are absolutely delicious. Hell yeah. It's a better view there. Got it close up, baby. A lovely size velvet swimming crab here. Check that one out. That's definitely a keeper. I'm going to put him in the bucket. He's going in the cook pot. Hell yeah. Gathering up a nice little feast now. Found a big old blobworm here. Another jumbo one. Horrible looking things these are. What's that shooty thing? My catch for today. Got a nice lady crab there. Got a big old lobster. Got 4 razor clams. 2 Venuses. And a couple of broken gapers. Those would be as bait. I won't cook any of those today. So I'm going to go up the beach now. Start cooking, baby. Woo! I'm at my little cooking spot now. I found a little sheltered cove outside the wind. Out the way of the wind, sorry. Got big old Larry with me. I'm absolutely buzzing to eat this. I cannot wait. I've got a French loaf with me as well. And a few other bits. So I'll show you how I start cooking. I'm going to quickly get set up. And we'll get to it. Hell yeah. The ingredients I've got today. I've got a bit of lemon. Got an onion, some garlic and some sweet basil or basil. I don't really know how to pronounce that. but I know it tastes good. And all I'm going to do is roughly chop it all into it, making sort of a soup. Add some water for the steam. Hell yeah. So we're going to get to that now, and we'll plop the lobster in. Got my onion here, and all I'm doing is I've sliced down it like so, just so when I cut it through it turns into pieces. There's nothing complicated about this. Like I said in previous videos, I'm no chef, but all I know is this tastes good once it's cooked. And all I'm doing is just letting that sweat down a bit, adding the garlic, just chomping it up. Beautiful. A little stir around. Oh, smelling good already. I got a bit of basil, a few leaves, and all I'm going to do is just rip them apart and get them in there. And that gives a hell of a scent. It smells amazing. Save that for next time. We got our lemon. I'm just going to cut it in half, just like so. Get a good old dose of that in there, and that's just going to steam everything through. So I'm going to let that all cook down a little bit, and I'm going to add the water, and then we're ready to go, baby. Woo! Smelling delicious already. Now that's cooked down a little bit, get my bottle of water, and I'm going to put a fair amount of water in this, about 1 inch in the bottom, just like so, and I'll let that come to the boil, simmer a bit, and then we'll add the lobster. Cooking up nicely now. What I've done is I've killed the lobster. I cut it straight down the head, from the cross to the head. There's just nerves going at the moment, so I'm going to plop that in first, because that's the first one that's going to it's going to take the longest to cook. So I'm going to let that steam through a bit, and then I'll add the crab and the clams after. Hell yeah, they're smelling good, baby. The lobster's cooking nicely now. You can see, all boiling up. I'm just going to add the lady crab, or velvet swimming crab. That's dead as well. I stabbed it straight through the mouth just to kill it. And that goes in there like so. Damn, this is smelling good. I can't wait to eat this. Only thing I did forget today is to add a little bit of butter. A bit of Guernsey butter in this would have been amazing. Almost ready to put the clams in. It's all cooking through nicely now. Look, if we had smell-o-vision, this is so good. Big old clams. These are my favourite. These are delicious, these sorts of clams. These sort of Venus clams. They're nice as well, a bit like cockles. Clams are ready to go in now. Everything's looking nice and red and delicious. So we got the good old clams, the big style. Chop those in. And we got the good old razor clams. Those will go in as well. And we've got one big cook up. Everything's nearly done now. Cooked up nicely, all the clams are open. I'm going to give it 1 more minute just for the lobster to cook through, and we're going to be eating. Hell yeah! Bit of French bread, baby. What a great cook up. Ah, lucky with the lobster, that's for sure. We've got a clam in there that hasn't opened. It's always advised if a shellfish doesn't open when you cook it, don't eat it. There's a chance that it's dead. Got some French bread or French loaf that I'm going to dip in the juice. First of all, I got to crack the lobster. Oh, fresh lobster tail, straight off the beach. Check this for a bit of meat. Check that out. Oh my god. Keep a nice chunk on there. Get a bit of juice. Nice chunk of lobster. You cannot beat this. I know we say we can't beat it a lot, but this is hard to top. All the juice from what we cooked it in has gone straight through that. It's absolutely delicious. It's tender as anything. Oh. Good thing about being on the beach, all the shells will just get washed away. Any bits of food will be eaten. These are my favourite sort of clams, these big hard shell ones. These are delicious, if you can get them in numbers. Nothing better. Finishing work early, come down, check the crab pot, go foraging for what, couple of hours. Absolutely brilliant. You can't beat it when you get a nice big lobster to eat. Cooked perfectly as well. I don't even care about the mess right now. Cannot beat fresh lobster. It's, oh, I don't even know what to say right now. It would have been better to get a few more razor clams, but the couple I've had is more than enough. I've got a whole lobster and a lady crab to eat yet. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, I'm not going to leave you any longer, guys. I'm going to finish off my meal. Got lovely big claws there to eat. Got a lady crab as well. You don't get a lot of meat out of these, but they're really sweet. Absolutely delicious they are. So stay tuned for the next episode. There's plenty more to come, guys. Plenty more foraging, plenty more fishing. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you like my channel, like and subscribe. Larry the Lobster, it's smash fishing.